Does body count matter? You know, during the pandemic, a lot of people started to do content creation. A lot of people were on podcasts and basically just started slandering the opposite gender because people like Kevin Samuels and even Fresh and Fit have made it possible to have these gender wars online. And you know what? Do body counts matter to y'all? Let me know in the comments. Now, I thought that we were all gonna like stop having these conversations in 2023, but you know what? You can't, it's not gonna work. People are still ghetto. But thankfully, I am here to, I guess, add some insight, I promise you it's nothing that you already haven't heard, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people share the same insight that I do. But who knows? Maybe we'll find out. Sometimes we have like revelations mid-recording and I have to sit here like, oh my God, I gotta change what I said, We live in a time now where a lot of women see being sexual liberated in being promiscuous. And let's just keep it honest, bro. There's nothing wrong with having sex. Nothing wrong with having a lot of sex. The problem is, and I think a lot of men feel the exact same way, what is your history like? Like, I've seen men sit here and try to like add specific boundaries, specific things that they just want to allow from the body count conversation. And then I've also seen them try to like move the goalposts for the prettiest woman on the planet, But then I've also seen the men who are like, no, it doesn't matter. I don't care, And I gotta be honest, it just doesn't seem like a lot of women care to have that conversation because they themselves are aware that they have a very spotty past. It is what it is, Now, to be honest, I'm really just making this video to comment for them because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have a specific thought process when it comes to this. So I'll share mine for a moment, right? To me, no, body count does not matter. But I do think when it comes to answering these questions, there need to be some form of exceptions. Like, how often do you get tested then? Do you have anything that I can catch even while wearing a condom, like herpes? Because you have a high body count, are you able to separate your emotions from your sexual desires? Because women are emotional creatures. We all know this, right? So sex to them is a lot more emotionally involved than it is men for the most part. And so my question is, how well do you emotionally go about your relationships in a serious manner as opposed to your hookup? Now, these are all questions from the perspective of a man, obviously, and I know a lot of girls like to like equate the two, like, oh, men can have high body counts, so can women. And I promise you, that's a hit or miss argument. I'm gonna just say that's very hit or miss. I'm gonna just listen. I think it's different per person, Now, my thing is, no, body count don't really matter, but like I said, how often are you out here getting tested then if that's the case? A youngin' like me, I gotta see what your test results look like, what I'm saying, before I hit the, I was like, I'm gonna just put it out there. I gotta be honest with you. And another no for me is if a girl has ever had a train ran on her, bro. There's a saying I got from Wale back in the day. It was never give a bitch a ring if she's ever been a train. But how you said it was like ring, listen, it's fire. But anywho, it's the truth, bro. A lot of girls that I knew growing up that had trains ran on them, right now, they look busted as hell. They look busted as hell. And that's the problem. Even though, like, their hygiene may be cool, they get all dolled up in makeup, they might be bad bitches to some, but to a lot of people, she's a eater. And I'm just not gonna be that guy who ends up dating the train that everybody else has hit. It's not happening, bro. You're not gonna embarrass me and insult me like that. It's not happening. Especially if I know these guys. Listen, I come from Chicago, Illinois. Like, we know a good amount of everybody on like the south and the east side. It's literally like, yo, we are all damn near cousins. We all know each other from the same blocks. You're not gonna do that to me. And especially now, we live in an age of social media where a lot more girls are starting to put their bodies out on the internet just because they look pretty, who knows? But I am not somebody who is a fan of a touchable woman, if that makes sense to everybody. It's just not somebody I'm interested in. It's not something that I'm like, I can't do it personally. I that's just me. I can't do it. But then I also don't like that a lot of girls, unfortunately, aren't very smart with their pussy. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I think a lot of girls are very naive and they have to like learn how to read people who are obviously trying to court them. I gotta be honest, a lot of girls, and I'm very sure we're all aware, give consent to the wrong people and they end up just getting like used up and kind of just left and forgotten in the past. And nobody wants that. Like, nobody wants to feel that. Nobody wants to like think that, oh, I'm just a piece of me. Nobody wants to feel that at all. And I think a lot more girls have to stop being so naive and stop thinking that like everything is nice, everybody's nice, everybody doesn't want anything from them. I think they need to pay attention to the people that are trying to court them and trying to talk to them and understand the difference between somebody flirting with you and somebody being nice. I know that's weird, but I know a lot lot of guys, they have that stipulation where it's like, hey, if I'm being nice to you, then I kind of expect something out of it. You know what I'm saying? But then there are guys who are like openly flirty and like kind of like, you know, courting them like a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? And those are the people I feel like you should probably put your eggs in. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's a very weird time for dating. We've talked about this before and nothing has changed. Everything's gotten worse for real. I'm not sure. But with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited for the new year. I'm sorry for taking forever to get back to this channel. I've been going through a lot of personal things and trying to keep up with the other channels as well. Leave a like, you know what I'm saying? We're back to this, you know, and here you go. Let's go.